Okay, what up everybody? And hey, bro is here. I'm so sorry. I had a minor technical issue, guys. So I was like trying to get my stream on and for some reason it wouldn't take. Then I I realized the problem only afterwards. So my sincerest apologies for that. It took me a second. I was like, "What? I can't figure this out." Then I was like, "Oh wait. Okay, there we go." So I was like, "Oh shit, am I going to have to delay more than 5 minutes?" But turns out we're all good. Turns out we're all good. But hello everybody. Hello Austin, Chosen One, Rob, Kate. Chosen One, I'll definitely be trying the Glass Cannon Luna just to see if it'll improve the clear timings. I'm actually very keen to see that. So we'll do that in a little while. Welcome to the show, everybody. Alright, y'all give me a couple seconds. I just got a little bit of admin to do. But let's get it done. Okay. Dude, my live stream chat just like restarted. What the hell? Hey, Darkness Leaf. Okay, come on. I tell you, solved my software issue and now YouTube's giving me grief. YouTube, you silly Billy. Why are you such a silly YouTube? Chatters get music. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay, that's done. Now just to tweet, or rather post on X. Okay, how's everybody? I'm super tired of it, but like, I have to keep going. I have to, ain't no choice, man. Ain't no choice, man. You know, dang old sword, man. Dang old sword made me crap, man. Dang old I better know what I'm doing, man. Also, 3 new shift codes today for those of you on Borderlands 4, so make sure you redeem them. I just redeemed them. Oh yeah, no, I'm more than happy to try that. You know, I love Ultimate Luna, so there is no way I will not play my K-pop Demon Hunter. And I believe my Manus must be ready by now, so I'm actually going to go pick it up. I'm going to larval them both up if I can.
Ground interception response system. All available combat personnel and descendants. Please proceed to the Colossus guided capture zones.
I'm always willing to try some additional builds. There's my Manus. There's me Ferrous Manus. Now, time for nanotube, synthetic fiber, polymer, syntium. That's right. Just the blueprint left, eh? Then we have another sword. And Kate, how you doing today? Yeah, you doing good? I hope you are, pal. I hope you are. Now for my Ferrous Manus, I'm just going to shove a activator in it first. It does look cool. Just texting my girls, making sure she knows I'm working right now. All right. Well, good to have you as a regular, Mika. I'm definitely doing good, Kate. Like I said, just finishing up some work in the background. Now we're going to begin shortly. All right, and I'm gonna go kill the wall crasher first, and we're gonna try some stuff. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good today. Was just talking with my first client for my side business as well, so that's the thing. I keep it separate from my gaming, so most of y'all will know about it, and that's totally okay. I don't intend to disclose any details. But yeah, I got my first client coming up soon, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. That's good. Now, just give me one tiny second. Today is October 4th. Okay. Boom. Post. There we go. There we go. Sorry, it took me a second. I had to get that posted. All right, let's go. Well, listen, ya boy. I haven't tested them. I'm still farming them. And I'm going to farm them to 5 out of 5. I'm going to get all the mods, and then I'm going to test it out. The people who are testing it out, do they have all the mods already? Have they farmed 5 out of 5 swords? Because I'd say that's impossible, unless they got very, very lucky. So, listen, ya boy. It's up to you who you want to trust. All right? But most people, they learn to watch only one person, which is me. And the reason they do that is because I do scientific testing. It takes a long time to actually level up your swords. Most people won't even have all the modules for the swords. Do they have all the modules yet? Because I certainly don't. Unless they combined all their modules and got every single sword module for a perfect build, they're not ready yet, you know? Everything makes a difference, ya boy. There's no sense in testing something when it's not complete. Tell me, would you test a cure for cancer before it's fully ready? You know? So, look, you can believe what you want to believe, but again, I'll say it. There's only one channel people learn to watch, and that's mine. Anybody else, up to you, you want to watch them, that's your problem, but in that case, don't come to my streams because here we only do science. We only believe in pure scientific testing, you know? So that's how we do it here. I will do my own testing, and I will thoroughly test it in front of you guys on a full live stream once I have 5 out of 5, once I have every single module, all right? Again, it's up to you whether you want to believe these people. I would say work on Ultimate Luna first. Don't worry about the swords. Let me do my testing. Only once I've done my testing, then you can work on it if you want. But if you've got other stuff to work on your other stuff first. That is my advice to you. All right? Don't sweat what other people say. Other people are irrelevant. Okay? And if you believe that they're relevant, and this is not for you specifically, your boy, but this is to anyone in general. If you believe that they are relevant, then you should go to their streams. Don't come to mine. All right, some people might say, why are you so combative? Why are you telling people not to watch you? Because look, I'll tell you this straight up. Don't waste your time watching me if you're going to consult other people. Don't waste your time watching me if you are going to believe what other people say and what they're yapping about. Because at the end of the day, did they do proper scientific testing? If you believe strongly in what they did, you wouldn't be asking me for a second opinion. Think about that. The reason you're coming here and asking me for a second opinion, and you know this in your heart of hearts, all of you out there, you know it's because I'm going to do a full live stream of testing once everything is ready. You know that I'm literally going to sit there in that lab, testing all the modules, figuring things out, and then I'll find out whether it's worth it after showing you guys live, and that's why you're asking me. So be patient. Don't let impatience eat your heart, okay? Because if you let impatience eat your heart and you start consulting all these people, how many times have you guys been sold fake nonsense by people out there, and then at the end of the day you come back here and you get your shit? right? So don't worry, the robots got you, but we gotta do science. We can't just be predicting shit. Like this ain't like, you know, some kind of class on feelings, all right? I'm not gonna use my psychic feelings to tell you what's good or what's not. We gotta do science with math, right? So let's do some science. Now first we gotta go farm, and I'm gonna try something new. Oh wait, I gotta go kill Wall Crasher first. Sorry. I'm gonna kill Wall Crasher first. Then my pal told me a better way to do up her build for faster farms. Thank you, Chosen One. So I'll give that a try in a little while. Let's go there. And of course, listen, everybody loves my energy because I'm gonna be straight with you guys. All right, I come from the streets. All right, like every Singaporean, I've been a soldier. All right, I am a common man. I got no time to bullshit around. I'm not some diva influencer. No. I got no time for that shit. And every single time that I've watched other people, not specifically creators for this game, but even for other games, right? Haven't you noticed that the first thing they do is they just try to be the fastest? They will just immediately go and do something, and then they'll post it up for you and say, oh, this is bad, this is not good, this is whatever. Like, how much scientific testing did you do? That's why I enacted a policy after the second season of doing scientific testing. I will literally do a full live stream where I showcase everything publicly. Everything publicly. You know? And that's what I do. And look, we have our first troll of the day. So here's what we do with trolls. We give them first we start with a 5-minute chat ban. There we go. No. Don't engage with trolls. Don't engage with trolls. What did I do? Gutsman lah. What else lah? Go to Bedok Camp, be Gutsman lah. Nah, don't engage with the trolls, man. Leave it be. They ain't shit to us anyway. The only reason they come here and say these kinds of things is because they have nothing better to do with their lives. And people want to stop me because they know that if they try and stop me, it'll help their chosen creators move up in the rankings. But I'm never going to let their creators move up in the rankings. Because I will say this right now. I'm the greatest, and I will always be the greatest. Doesn't matter whether people believe in me or not. Everybody comes back to me for a reason. I am your god. People hate my arrogance? Too bad. Suck it. I'm your god. And you'll be back here no matter what. And remember, if you engage with a troll, they've already won. So don't be engaging with them, yeah? Of course, my content will always be useful because it is designed for the people. And I always test and prove it on stream first. Of course, I'm also open to other information. Sometimes people show me some stuff. Like yesterday, somebody showed me how to run really fast with Lepic. My pal also showed me how to run really fast with Ultimate Luna. So I'm gonna, and they showed it to me on video. So I'm gonna try out their methodologies because I tend to build like for the average person. So I have a lot of safety built into my build. But I don't mind trying some glass cannon works and stuff like that because, you know, it's a lot of fun. Listen, Mr. Targaryen boss. Go for it. Here's another chat ban. Keep it up. Keep it up. If they have so many viewers, then why are you here? Why are you here? Right? Nah. You know they shit's fake. That's why you're here. You know that they be view botting. That's why you're here. You're only here for one reason. I'm the greatest human being on the planet. That's how I make it full time. So keep up, keep up. See, I love it when they come and troll. Because there is nothing that they can do to stop the world's greatest human being. Oh man, he turned. How dare he? These people turn around my wall crasher. Oh no, I might die. Nah, Luna farm compared to the sword is nothing. Oh, hey. Sweet. I got revived. But, I should have death reset. Alright. Thank you to that person who revived me. Yeah, the Luna farm is really easy. Don't worry about it. A lot of people still play Axion planes, so not even a sweat right now. Okay, still close to 1 bill. Not gonna complain about that. Way more than 1/8. So I can be satisfied. Because it means I outdid pretty much everyone there. Thank you in advance if you buy any of our partnered products, but just remember that they are 18 plus, so if you're not 18 plus, you shouldn't be clicking that link, yeah? I have to be polite, right, Rena? I can only be rude to you. Introvert, one thing which I will have to say is, and I'm very sorry about this, but you cannot form a squad on my chat. There's a reason for this. It's because if I allow people to do it, then instead of watching the streams, they come here just to use this place to link up. If you ever need to find people to play with, you cannot do so on my chat. Please go to either the official Discord or you can use the party finder in-game, but you cannot do so in my chat. My apologies for this. All right. Hope you understand that. Streams are for people to be talking to me. So I cannot allow that here. How bad is the farm for the sword? It is the worst farm in the history of histories ever, Paul Bros. I would actually recommend quitting this season and coming back next season unless you really want to play. Or, like the other trolls said, you know, those desperate people out there, those losers, they said, oh yeah, all the other streamers have over 300 people watching, so y'all can maybe go over there and, you know, get a different opinion where they lie to you. Well, at least now you know the stream rules. No problem, Boogeyman. Happy to help. It's what I do. That's why I am the best. All right, let's try out what my bros got here for me. He said Decimator, Potent Collector. Let's go see. 6,000 hit points. Let's go. Absolutely, absolutely, Paul Bros. You know, why even come here? You know, why do all these people come here and only follow my builds when there's streamers with 300 people watching them? Wow! Except that the biggest streamer is actually a Borderlands 4 partner, and, you know, he will be busy with that. This is his side piece, and the player base is tanking so hard that most streamers can't even get 10 viewers. But hey, you know, 300 viewer streamers out there. Whew. I wish them well. Oh yeah, I didn't switch to the vortex. Hold up. Ah, damn it. That will make a difference too.
Super chat received.
Thanks for the super. No! I got stuck there. Wasted 5 seconds. Lame. Possibly. But I'm not a matchmaker. But yeah, it is much faster to matchmake. I just rarely ever do. I mean, if you guys want to, feel free to matchmake. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean you guys don't have to, FYI. Alright? You guys can do your style. I'm gonna do my style, so just take note. Alright. If you guys want to play co-op, then absolutely do. But for me, I find it's a mixed bag. Sometimes you get like really, really good players that really know what they're doing. Sometimes not so good, you know. Yeah, bunny build I'll deliver today, but you might want to try Glass Cannon Luna just because she's pretty darn good. I seem to be going quite fast, although I still apparently get stuck on the Doggerino. I can't believe just that one guy was still alive there. I wouldn't say 4-man is harder. I mean, if you have a 4-man squad of like the best players, then it would be totally fine, you know? Yes. So we only made one change. Hey, Baron. Good to see you. We only made one change, and I'll show you again after this. This is thanks to the chosen one over there who sent me a video on this. We only realistically made about one change, and that is to change my HP module to Potent Collector to allow for better overall triggers. Because essentially what you're doing is you want to constantly trigger fever mode, stun this guy out, you know, that kind of dealio. So that's realistically the only thing that's even borderline gonna change here. And the rest doesn't change. So we're actually running... Austin commented about Potent Collector a while back, but not Glass Cannon. As far as I remember. What he referred to was Glass Cannon. And he showed me a video yesterday. So what we've done is we just changed this HP module to Potent Collector instead of Decimator. So that is what we did here. And this is the only change I made. So overall timings, yeah, you can actually get sub 5 minutes, but remember I got stuck on that one thing. If you die, it might cost you a bit more, but that's up to you, like if that happens. Toxic Gun Barrel, okay, the rest is fine. But yeah, well, Austin and I discussed Potent Collector a long time in the past, but I was running survival build back then, so I still had one HP module. This time around, I'm just testing it out, complete Glass Cannon. And it's pretty close to that 5-minute timing, so I will honestly take that because it's a lot easier for me to run this. And thank you so much for the super chat, by the way, Paul Bros. Let me know what kind of music I can play for you, because I do love playing some music for my people. Let me know, yeah? Now let's carry on rocking and rolling because I love Ultimate Luna and this makes it a lot easier to play. And listen, I'm here to explain everything, Boogeyman, because there's nothing to hide. The biggest problem with a lot of creators out there is that they want to hide shit because at the end of the day, they don't want to put effort into their videos. They don't care about you guys. You know, people say I'm greedy, but honest to God, it's actually a lot of these other people that will treat you as nothing more than wallets. They just want your views and they just want your money. That's why they'll promote their videos. They'll buy views if they have to. Because if you fake it till you make it, then life is good, right? That's why a lot of them will put out the 3-minute videos, the 5-minute videos, whatever, just to get the viewership. And a lot of the time, what you gotta understand is that all their content is taken from my live stream. screenshot it or just used and abused in that way. All right. Considering the fact that the game's player base is continuously falling, you know, like Paul Bros and I were joking about a little earlier, or that he joked about in his super chat. You know, the person who mentioned that there's people with 300 viewers, yeah, sure, because let me tell you, with the player base constantly dropping, you really think 300 people are gonna watch that one streamer do the same boring shit over and over when these guys are going 8 to 9 hours? Twitch recently, and I don't really even like Twitch, but Twitch recently had to crack down on streamers that have been botting their views, because this is the reality. Most streamers are out there botting. All right? Whether you know this or not, I don't. I go pure organic, and that's why I can stay in business despite my low viewership, you know? So think about it. The reason why I stay in business is because, number one, my viewers are real, therefore I actually get revenue from every single person that's actually here. Case in point, I can survive. I don't have to sweat. For me, the glass is better by about like 10 seconds. Sorry, 10 to 20 seconds on average. No, sorry, 30, because my average without the glass is 5:30. Yeah, it's better for me because I can trigger my fever time more often. At least that's how I genuinely feel about it. You can use Bunny, you can use Jaber. The Bunny build I will release today for those that just want it. She is almost as fast as Ultimate Luna, but she does run into some problems which you are going to have to be aware of. Mainly due to the fact that some of the areas, right, they've got this camera. You see a ring of light on the ground. That ring of light actually represents the camera that will summon the vanguards. So the vanguards don't get summoned if you don't trip those, but you have to be careful. That's all. So yeah, that's the only main thing that I would say. And also with this one, positioning tends to matter a lot because of where you need to be. Because you need to rain down on the whole field, so you need your positioning to be where you can target all of them. Ines is not good for anything at all. She's inefficient. I mean, look, when people say Ines is good for everything except the boss, it means that she literally cannot boss. Unlike Lepic, Lepic actually stands a chance. I can't believe I'm saying this. Lepic can do this almost as fast as Luna can. So that's why I would say don't even bother with Ines. Ines is literally garbo for this. Rejected someone? I covered all this in the patch notes already, yeah. It's been removed completely from the game. Please watch the patch notes video if you haven't. Hey, Gabak. Good to see you, my dear friend. How you going today? Bunny is a useful character, that's for sure. She's everybody's first farmer, so I'm very excited to update her build so that people can utilize her again properly. I know many people like to utilize her. She is a fun character, very useful overall. There we go. 523. Yeah, I struggle a bit with controlling the vortex, but I need it for speed. I just gotta get better with it. Lepic can do around this time, which is pretty crazy. I don't mind showing you guys after this. Okay, 1 second. Oh my god, resource box. I'm literally gonna have to go toward the blueprint, aren't I? Oh, I already got one blueprint. Okay, great. Now in 1 hour, I can make another shadow. Yay. I'll try to get another blueprint and maybe another nanotube. But for now, let me try something completely different. I want a Manus next. Because I'm going to make a second shadow. Let's go make a second Manus. Let's start by targeting the blueprint. All right, time to rock and roll. Now, let me go check on the super chats. Does anyone want any specific music, guys? Baron, you want to pick some music that I can play for you guys? How's the farming going? Farming's going good, man. I can't really complain. Just gonna temporarily save this over my other Luna build. Just temporarily. Wall punchy? Cool. I have some new tracks, actually. Not as wall punchy as you'd like, but they're pretty decent. So, let's see if I can play some of that. Let me swap over to Lepic. Lapiku. This is Lapiku. Okay. Lepic. Lepic. I'm still gonna run battle stamina though. I still need to survive. And I do love my survival. I get the feeling I could also go glass cannon here, but I'm just not going to. Because he's already fast enough even without glass cannon. Okay. Now before I go in, please give me one moment, por favor. I need to... grab spacito this. Select all, close. Next. Post. Hi. There we go. Letting it post. Alright. I mean, you can run super tanky Serena, but up to you if you want. If somebody can show me that she can do anything under 4 minutes, sorry, anything under 5 minutes, and I'll give it 5 minutes. I'd say it's okay. There's no such thing as top 3 favorite guns. Anyone that's got favorite guns, Samed, and I'm just going to be really honest with you, anyone that's got favorite guns is a moron because different builds require different guns. So you don't build guns like that are your favorite. No, you should actually be building whatever is needed for the build. So there's no such thing as top 3 favorite guns. There's no tier list for guns either because it's all bullshit. In the hands of Serena, anything can be overpowered, but it depends on the content. You still don't use the same gun for every content, so just be aware of that. There's no favorites, no one set methodology. Okay? Just do take note. No, you don't need cores. That was a mistake in the first video. That's why if you check the video that I posted on the medium-sized Void Vessel, I say it straight there that you do not need cores at all. In the first video, we thought that cores were necessary, but they're actually not. And we corrected it in the how to play video as well as in the boss mode video. So don't know if you've seen those, but if you're following my build, you should know that there's no need for cores, because we already readdressed that issue. Oops, that was my bad. I took way longer there than I should have had to because I screwed up. Occasionally it can happen. That's the only one downside to Lepic. It is crazy, but like, with all due respect, what else were you expecting from these guys? And by these guys, I mean Nexon. You know that they're gonna mess us up. Am I using the correct build? I am, right? Okay. Just want to make sure that I'm on the correct build. Alright. No, that's only for Ultimate Luna, dude. Ultimate Luna does not use the Secret Garden. The Secret Garden is not used in Ultimate Luna. If you're using the Secret Garden on Ultimate Luna, you're not following my build. You're following some bootleg that somebody came up with, which is wrong. But even if it's a legit build that they came up with, they should explain to you whether or not you need cores. If they're not explaining to you, then why are you watching them? If you have to go to somebody else for a second opinion, it means that the person that made the build is dog shit. Like, I'm sorry if anyone gets offended. Actually, I'm not sorry if anyone gets offended. It's just the truth. You do not need a second opinion if the build is correct. For Ultimate Freyna, then follow my Ultimate Freyna build. What do I say in that video? Right? But Ultimate Freyna is not useful for this current content, so please take note. I do recall having done something for Season 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did something for her Season 3. But do take note that she's not good for the current content. So if you're running Ultimate Freyna, you might be severely disappointed. Alright? Just want to be straight up about that. Not every character will be good for the content, so just take note. No, Ajax is not useful at all. Ines is terrible. This is why you guys cannot miss my testing streams. I really should be on the Vortex, but never mind. I'll change it on the next round. Ines was tested live on stream and she cannot compete because she struggles with the boss on solos. In groups, she might be okay, but she really struggles with the boss on solos. So that's something else to take into account. Ajax is not used here. If you don't see me playing the character in this, it means it's not useful. Unless somebody can prove to me that Ajax can do a 4-minute and 30-second run, which quite frankly I don't think they can. You know, no offense intended, but quite frankly I don't think they can. Yeah, I don't foresee myself playing Ajax. Crap, I forgot how to take on this boss. Had to try to avoid death there, but that was no good. Ugh. go. Well, now that you know, this is why you must never miss my streams. Alright, I have 2 streams per day, but I don't always stream TFD because I work on a lot of different games and stuff like that, so do take note. Alright, we do have quite a few different games that we work on, and if you want to support, make sure you tune in when you can, okay? That's the most important thing. As long as you do that, you should be okay. Sorry, let me change over a few things. Just want to make sure that I'm using all the right stuff. Instead of this, I'm just going to use that. Just so I can shoot a bit more. Okay, the rest is fine. Let me try it this way instead. Okay, restart. There's no such thing as best ultimate descendant. You start with Ultimate Bunny, and then you farm whatever I'm using. If I'm using Ultimate Luna, you farm Ultimate Luna. If I've got Nell, then you farm Nell. It's not about Ultimate or normal Descendant. What am I playing? You just have to follow what I'm playing. As long as you follow what I'm playing, there's no problems. If you don't follow what I'm playing, I cannot help you, sir. Okay, so just remember that. That's how this works. If you follow what I'm playing, you will never go wrong. If you don't, then I don't know how to help you, sir. With all due respect. Oh, damn. That was my bad. I should have been faster on that. Nope. There's nothing that can help you with the sword drop. All you can do is pray to RNG and that's it. Right now, my only recommendation for this is Ultimate Lepic and Luna. Also, make sure you have Ultimate Bunny already. But yeah, those are my only 2 recommendations for this. I genuinely cannot recommend anyone else. Oh no, I died. But that was my own fault. It does happen from time to time. Sometimes I forget to actually pick up health drops and stuff, but it's actually quite a necessity. Nell is much slower. She is strong, but she lacks AoE. So she struggles a bit time-wise, but she can smoke the boss super fast. Feel free to use Nell if you like, by the way. She's definitely not a bad choice. Heck, even Viessa, Ultimate Viessa, can do quite well here. Just so you know. Wait, where's the last guy? Oh my god. It's a minor bug that they're gonna fix. If that small change bothers you, like I said, Mustard Commune, it means you've got a shit build. No offense intended, but honestly, anyone that's bothered by this change is honestly having a very shit build. Keelan is definitely not as fast as any of the other characters. He can do decently, but I will tell you that Keelan, because he lacks crits, he cannot compete with several of the other characters. Introvert, be patient. Unless you are a top tier super chatter, you should be patient and I will release the builds when I have time. Okay, sir? If you're impatient, then you will be immediately banned from this channel. We're a no nonsense type of thing here, alright? So don't think you can behave here like you do on other channels. So as I've told everybody, unless you're going to be a top supporter, be patient, wait for me to, you know, finish my work and I'll promise you I'll release it. But if you are impatient, then you will see yourself not having a channel to watch real quickly.
Shall we start? I need healing.
Come on. There we go.
Thank me later.
Yeah, you're damn right, JK. It's not a visual bug, actually. It is actually a problem. But the main issue is to do entirely with it's mainly to do with the fact that they screwed up something in the arcade tuning. John was explaining it yesterday, but that was the big issue. Please wait for me to release it. It's actually not mine. Somebody else advised me on it. And one thing which you'll learn here very quickly, all right, is that we don't show the builds on stream, because I tell you, some moron or some idiot's gonna screenshot it and that's not the full build. If you want somebody to have a full build, you have to explain the full thing to them. So we release videos. It takes time, yes, but you have to be patient, all right? So there's no such thing as showing the build real quick. Don't ever try and screenshot and copy, because you're going to get it wrong and you're going to fail. There's a lot of other things that go into the build. It's not just the build itself. The build is not a replacement for skill. So I hope you understand this, Centurion. Maybe it's your first time here, but only the stupidest of people who are room temperature IQ will show you their builds on stream, because I'm going to tell you what. The people who screenshot that, they're going to get it wrong, they're going to fail, and then they're going to be upset. So we don't do stupid things here, all right? We only do legit shit. So please do wait. Patience is the key. All right, trust the process, like somebody else said. So those of you that are first timers here, this is how we do things. We're not like the others out there. If you prefer the others, or you prefer them to show you shit, you know, midstream, then go for it. We don't really care. As I've said before, and I'll say it till the end of my days, I don't care whether you watch me or not. Watch me if you want the real deal, but if you want slop fed to you, you can feel free to watch anyone else. But you'll be back here. Everybody comes back. Well, unless they get banned because they were an idiot. Nice, Baron. For the new turtle, I'm probably still planning to play Luna, but I will do that at a later time. Like, right now, I'm just chilling on it. Viessa is surprisingly fast on this. But yeah, Keelan cannot, as far as I know, Keelan cannot beat any of the timings that other characters have for now. For now. He is still decent, don't get me wrong. But to the best of my knowledge, he cannot beat any of the timings that other characters have set down. Again, if anyone can show me a 4.5 minute run while hitting every single box, all right, I will happily accept it. I will happily accept, you know, whatever build you have put down for Keelan, but, you know. Yeah, I understand, Centurion, but there's a reason why we don't do that, and the reason is what I explained. Regardless of whether you want a screenshot or not, all right, we don't do that. Occasionally, we will, like literally, I'll just put up the mods or something because I'm just checking it for myself. But we don't actually showcase the build because there's a lot more that goes into it, and that's why I explain the reasoning. Because if I don't explain that reasoning, some idiot out there, you don't know who, because the people that are talking to me aren't idiots, but there are some idiots out there who just watch a stream, they'll lurk in the background. Not saying lurkers are idiots, but some idiots do lurk. They'll see something, then they'll be like, okay, I can just copy this without understanding any of it. That's not how this works. And we do not encourage that here. Even if I do showcase the mods, never copy them, because until the video is out, it has not gone through full testing. Occasionally we'll modify things, we'll adjust things, we'll change things around because, you know, it is very important to understand how to do things properly. And if we don't understand how to do things properly, then when I put out the content, it's not going to work. So never ever copy anything that I do on stream. Please wait for the videos. It may take longer, but like I said, we're smart people here. We're not idiots. And we don't try to do things the idiotic way or the impatient way. Impatience will kill you. All right, and that's a life lesson for anybody. Impatience will kill you. Okay, I'm actually going to drop this and go back here because I just think the MP is much more important. I still can't get over Blazing Zone. I still think I can make that run better. Let me see what I feel more comfortable with. Okay, good. This is now settled. Now I need to switch this over. If you did that with a Thunder Cage and had to reset your whole kit, well, yeah. Hell, listen. Once burned, twice shy, right? So at least you know. Don't do that, and you'll be okay. Okay, lovely. No! We've tested Bunny multiple times. She's pretty okay. She's neither good nor bad. She's like mid-range. But if you're asking that question, this your first time at my stream? And this is why I tell people, do not miss the streams. Because when you miss all the testing, you know, you don't get to see the full thing. Can't miss the streams when there's new content out. At least when there's new content out. After that, you want to miss the streams, like, I can't blame you. You know? Lots of things to do in a day, but usually for the new content, try to avoid missing it if you can. It might be hard, but if you can. I should have just grappled off. To be perfectly frank, and I don't mean castle, I should have just grappled off there. Which made a ton of sense. Okay, one slaughter down. Whee! Okay, that's clear.
Little shits.
To be honest, there are other people who can clear this just as fast as I do. In fact, they're probably faster. Those who have high skill levels and are specialized in their character. Because I'm honestly playing in a relaxed manner. I'm about to play some music for my super chatters really soon. Because, quite frankly, although I know I can get a faster run, I don't like to sweat for games like this because I'm already bored. So I'm just going to take a chill pill and just like sort of roll it, you know. But yeah, I'm more or less relaxing. Usually, unless one of my top supporters wants to actually play with me, I usually just relax and not worry too much about my runs.
Keep struggling. Start running. Shield. Ugh. That hurt like hell. Boom.
I do hate that little thing that he does. There we go. Yeah, it can get very, very close to 5 minutes, even if I'm just relaxing, which is not bad. I like it. Take one of these. I think, is the only thing I'm missing the Manus blueprint? Let me just double check that, sorry. Oh, I need the polymer synctium, don't I? Yeah. Manus blueprint and polymer synctium. Easy. Alright, I'll work toward that. Okay, swapping back to Ultimate Luna. And like I said, I'm more than open to anyone being able to show me a run under 5 minutes. Alright. With a perfected build, of course. Send it to me via my email, just like Chosen One did, just like the guy who showed me Ultimate Lepic did, and I'll happily, you know, try out whatever you guys are doing. Because I'm always eager to see what can help the population or the player base as much as possible. So like right now with the glass cannon Luna, definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. Okay, toxic atoms. Yes, this is set. Actually, you know what? Let me try fire atoms. I haven't thought about it yet, but I want to try fire atoms. I know the boss isn't weak to it, but a lot of the minions are. It might actually help. I haven't tried a fire atoms in a while. I mean, there's still some toxic attack here, but this would be quite interesting to see. Okay. Instead of worrying about that, I'll do something like this. Not worried about MP. I've got this. Okay. Viesa builds already on my channel. Check the one from last season, dude. I never show any builds on stream because they're already released on my channel. That's all. And you should never, as I already mentioned to the other guys, I don't know if it's your first time here, but you should never ever copy builds. It's bad. Nacho Man, just watch the video on filters. I explain how to use them, but you should never copy mine. Alright? Make sure you understand it and then you can do up your own. The junk filter video has never changed since update 1.12. This is the old one. Alright? But everybody still follows this. There is no such thing as, you know... Well, I haven't done Lava Citadel. When I play Lava Citadel, you'll see a full stream of me testing against Lava Citadel, and then you can copy it there. But otherwise, don't don't do anything that I haven't done. I'm focusing on farming the swords right now. If you're looking for Lava Citadel, please wait till future. All right? Tune into my streams and see when I'm doing Lava Citadel. When it says testing against Lava Citadel, then I'll be able to show you, because there's no point in me showing you that. It's not that gun descendants are kind of not good. You can run Glay in the Void Vessel, by the way, with Restored Relic. Just put Veil Analyzer on, and she can blow up every single shield. FYI. Glay's actually pretty fast as well. I haven't shown a Glay run, but I can do that a little later. Gun Descendants not being good is entirely up to each individual. I'm just very lazy to play gun, so I'm playing skill, but technically you can roll Gun Descendant. I will roll it for you after this, because a lot of people have been asking and I totally forgot about it. I'm just messing around to see where I can get the best Ultimate Lunar runs. Yeah, no problem, Riddler, but remember, like, look, at the end of the day, you can take on whatever content you want to take on, but if you want my guidance, you have to wait for me to do the testing, and I only do one thing at a time. So right now, I'm focusing only on swords. Until I get 5 out of 5 swords, I'll not be doing any other content, so please wait. All other content that I'll be doing is just updated builds for Void Vessel. Okay, here we go again. And this time, let's put on some music. Alright, this is for Baron. You wanted a little wall punchy, right? I got some new stuff. Oh crap, I'm using the wrong vehicle again. Never mind, let's do the run. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Cyberblades. At least now you learned, right? This is a bit too soft, sorry. Let me restart that, it was too soft. This is a new track that I was working on last night. So, let me know if it's wall punchy enough, Baron.
Every step I take, it tears my soul, it rips my heart. A silent scream no one can hear, no one can see. Just endless echoes bouncing back inside of me. And the pressure builds, a suffocating shroud, lost within the silence, swallowed by the crowd. Just a whisper, trying to break out loud in this echo chamber.
No. I write the songs and I make the music. I don't sing.
Behind the eyes a hurricane, a constant ebb and flow. I paint a smile, a perfect mask for them to find, while chaos rages, burning brightly in my mind. And the pressure builds, a suffocating shroud, lost within the silence, swallowed by the crowd.
It's the first time anyone's hearing this. Like I said, I made this.
Fading into gray, just fighting ghosts that haunt me.
I know the sword farm is BS. I'm still doing it. Oops, died. Now, that song was called Echo Chamber. It's my own original song, so for those of you who want to know the song's name, you'll never be able to find it because it's only available for those that super chat. I'll wait for Baron's feedback on what he thought of that one, but yeah, that song is called Echo Chamber. So thank you all for enjoying it. If you guys want my music faster, alright, head over to my SoundCloud channel and make sure you're constantly supporting. Okay, yeah, that was pretty slow. I'm gonna go with Toxic instead of Fire. It made a big difference on the boss fight, so that is definitely not gonna happen. We're gonna swap back. Give me a second. Going back to Toxic. Toxic is the right way to go. Okay, I am going to do Wall Crasher, but before I do, I'm gonna reset one more time. Then we're gonna do that. Okay, Rikuchi here. I'm just going to put my swords on just so they can get some XP as they go. I swear, sometimes I can never find the damn Manus. Okay, restarting. Here we go. And if it was not good enough for you, Baron, I'll play anything else you want. Also, if anyone else who has super chatted before and I owe music to wants to hear something, let me know. I'll play something for you. But yes, basically when people super chat, I play them some of my unreleased tracks. It's a little bit of a treat and also gives me more of a chance to get my music out as I improve my technique. Yesterday we just released The Anatomy of Withering. It's a very heavy symphonic deathcore song and more is coming soon. And I got the vehicle wrong again. Bloody hell. The only thing that I will say, though, about running Luna's glass cannon build is that if you screw up, you end up a lot slower than Lepic, and that's the only downside, if you screw up. If you do okay and you don't screw up, you're fine. You should not have too many difficulties. The main thing is that I find Potent Collector to be excessively inconsistent. If not for that, I'd love it a lot more, but Potent Collector has always felt super inconsistent for me. That's the only thing that hurts me. No. Fair enough. As long as it's good, I'm satisfied. Well, punchy, I don't really care. Because as much as you love wall punchy, I don't like to be one track with my music. But thank you for the honest feedback. I aim to be as far from wall punchy as I can in most of my music. I'm only wall punchy in some of the songs that I do for you. But no worries, I will play you something wall punchy then. Can't let you go hungry, right?
Get a real feel for it. It's time to dance.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is the one time I forgot the device. Why is the one run where I'm trying to run fast being so annoying? Skipping boxes to gather more keys, since I'm about to go wall crasher as well anyway.
Feels amazing.
Oh, this explains why my damage is so low. I'm on the deuce Manus. LOL. I was thinking, why is my ultimate Luna struggling so much? Jesus Christ. This girl should be ripping through them all. My bad, guys. Yeah, that's what everyone already said, dude. You should know that. Why would you ever do it in a group, brother? You know better than that, eh? Well, that explains a whole lot of my pain. My PEIN, guys.
Are you ready?
Oh, damn. What? But I should have stunned him. That was my bad for not stunning him. If I had properly stunned him, that wouldn't have been a problem.
Feels amazing.
There we go. I hope I don't miss Wall Crasher, but, you know, sometimes you pay for your sins.
Get a real feel for it.
What bad news? Well, thank you for your feedback, Brittany. Echo Chamber is actually not heavy compared to the really heavy stuff. Whee! The real heavy stuff I'll play in a second. Hey, Sir Tommy. Then you can really enjoy heavy. Okay, I made it. Swapping to wall crasher loadout. Here we go. Now, if we want to talk real heavy, don't ask me about Daya. I don't know. When I post a video saying Daya is coming, that's when she's coming. If you haven't seen that video, it means she's never coming. Okay? Now, this is heavy, Brittany. This is Baron's favorite song. You die? Here's a little bonus for you guys. Okay, bonus over. Hey, look, Baron. There you go. She says she likes heavier. So now you have somebody else that wants to be just as heavy with you. Alright. Since y'all like the heavier vibes, let's go scare all the people in chat who don't like my music, alright? We're gonna play some heavy shit right up here. 1.4 bill? I'll take it. Not as great as I hoped, but I'll take it. Yeah, I can take it. Remember, you want my music to keep going faster, make sure you guys hit up my SoundCloud, alright? The more of you guys that hit up my SoundCloud, the better. Alright. Back into the farm we go. Okay, vehicle set to vortex, actually. Yo, boost gauge capacity. The only thing, I wish I could like lock in all of this, but this is pretty cool. Okay. Okay. All set to toxic. Let's go with the glass cannon. Here we are. Y'all wanted it heavy? Then you can have the heavy. This is another one that Baron likes.
Let's go. Get a real feel for it.
I tell you now, Brittany, anyone who likes music is gonna love this community.
A serpent coiled within the mind. A silver tongue, a truth you'll find. It speaks in voices soft and low. Of fruits forbidden where they grow.
A stolen glance, a burning touch. I promise you want so much. The gates of want a heavy chain, a lock for pleasure and for pain. The odor of vice, a sweet perfume.
To dance within the blackened realm.
A hand that reaches through the dark.
To extinguish my sacred spark.
The thirst of flesh, the use of soul.
As I lose all control.
The bones are broken, shattered in lies.
A willing victim to this disguise. The gilded cage, it calls your name. To feel the fire of this game. The path to ruin paved with gold. A wicked story to be told.
Each step you take a deeper fall until you answer to the call. The final sin, a bitter kiss, a surrender to the abyss.
A whisper peacocks itself, and there is no.
A hand that reaches through the dark.
To extinguish my sacred spark.
The thirst of flesh, the lust of soul.
As I lose all control.
The bones are broken, shattered in lies.
A willing victim to this disguise.
I feel the chains begin to bind, to leave my former self behind. A shadowed world, a velvet touch. I've given up, I want this much.
The final sin, the crushing blow.
Oh, how I let my weakness grow.
Let the temptation
we go. Alright. I'll pause there, but it's always nice to know that musicians love my actual songs as well. If my arrangements, you know, work well for an actual musician, then I'm proud of that. I use AI for the vocals, but I do like to work on all the other stuff, so... And the writing is, of course, done by me. I don't let the AI write anything. Because I feel that if I do, the song loses all emotion. So it's just not good without it. But yeah, thank you all for enjoying that. That is called Whispers of the Serpent. Pretty good song overall. Oh, finally got another nanotube. Yay! Alright, now... Don't worry. I'll play some more for you guys soon. Let's see. Here's another one of my favorites. The Panacea Delusion. It's a good one. And for those still sticking around for the music, good. Always whenever I play, you see all the weak ones run away. Because you know they're just here to scope out some shit. But the real people, they enjoy everything I do.
Let the show begin. Are you ready?
Baron does get very heavy, it's true. Doing good, Neo Tengu.
This Promethean fire, the cure that I chose to silence the thorns on a blossoming rose. The static recedes, the whispers take form. A beautiful order born from the storm, shedding the skin of my former disease. I finally find a magnificent light.
Oops, missed one.
Vessel.
The cure is complete. The noise is gone. I have never felt so.
Swords haven't been tested yet, Ashen. I will wait until I 5 out of 5 them, then I'll test them. So you have to be very patient. I don't want to give you a snap judgment just after building one sword when I don't even have all the modules yet. Alright, we don't do that here. So I will slowly earn all the modules for the sword. And once I have everything, I will happily share the builds with you and do a full live stream testing it. But I'm not going to make a judgment now because farming the swords is a nightmare right now. So it's not actually very easy. And we're trying to get it done, but it does take some effort. So you'll have to be patient and wait. Thank you all for enjoying the songs. These are all available via Super Chats for now. But again, if you guys want to hear the songs getting released faster, please make sure to support me on SoundCloud. Our most recent release is The Anatomy of Withering with Headbanger V5 coming tomorrow. Please look forward to it and thank you guys. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the music selection. Now, while I can write and make heavy stuff, and you know, my personal preference is K-pop. All right. I'll make all you heavy people sigh when I put on my K-pop. Funnily enough, I personally prefer hip-hop. I mostly write hip-hop, but through my lovely AI software and learning all sorts of things, I've been covering so many different genres. It's been a very pleasant and awesome experience. My next foreign project will be Chinese rap, and I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, I plan to work more on my K-pop as well as my general metal rather than the heaviest stuff. Although I will return to the heaviest stuff again in future. As Baron said, I tend to, like, my personal flavor of metal is less wall punchy, more emotional and depressive. How bad is the grind? You will be running this same mission like 500 billion times. That's how bad it is. So expect the grind to be very, very, very bad. It's honestly quite horrendous, so not gonna lie to you about that. Damn. I hate dying over there. It's always annoying dying in this one spot. I should actually probably build up. Like, if I run out here, what I should do is build up before going in. Just because this one spot is hella annoying. If you don't have your fever mode at this, when this part spawns, yeah, it can be very annoying.
New super chat received.
I'll have to refine and adjust, but we shall see.
Let's go.
Shattered Veil? Sure. Look at you, requesting 2. Bold of you, Baron, but okay. Very well then. You have to give me a moment till I finish this, but sure. I can deliver. Yeah, I know. It's the beam that's very, very annoying and irritating. If not for that, like, I wouldn't have minded it so much, but the beam is... ugh. Truly, it is annoying.
Are you ready?
And I hate that the boxes also have this, like, weird detection. If you're right next to it, they still won't detect you as right next to it. It's silly. Listen, Baron, okay? Let me just pretend you were bold and ask for 2, okay? I am never wrong. Unless I actually am wrong. But even if I'm wrong, I will pretend that I'm never wrong. Why? Because I'm a man who never reads anything. Like a real man, okay? So we'll just pretend that I'm right. Okay, maybe I should actually move around a little. I don't know. It's some of the stuff that I've played before already. It's slightly less heavy, but still metal, but less heavy. Not quite as heavy as my deathcore, that's for sure. I think it's the first song that you heard from me. Echo Chamber. That's usually the kind of metal that I write normally. Cause I find it a lot easier to do that sort of thing than a lot of the other stuff. The deathcore is fun, but I find that you have to be very almost poetic when you're writing that stuff. Like, it feels like genuinely I need to be almost poetic in the type of lyrics that I write, because there's a lot of use of metaphor, imagery. It's so important and crucial to the song that you can't have a good song without it. You know, if you don't have that, then you don't have a song, you know? That's genuinely how it feels. So it's quite important for me to have the right combo going. So that is generally what I mean by it. Now, let's go. My boy has requested the Shattered Veil and Echoes of Oblivion. All right, ladies and gents, here we go. Shattered Veil first. Damn. Hmm.
The wire scream, fractured light, a twisted dream.
I think I might adjust this.
The line will blur. Reality breaks. The storm will start. Pierce the heavens, rip the veil. Delicate whispers to savage wail. Waves of fire, chaos reigns. Echoes linger, bloodstained chains. Bloodstained chains. Bloodstained chains.
The sails are tarred.
Whoops. That's the wrong song to continue on. I don't know why the next play put that one. But SoundCloud's a little weird sometimes. That is still one of my songs, but that's not the correct song. This is Echoes of Oblivion.
Whispers in shadows, soft as a breath, veil of despair, a dance with death. Fingers trace scars, a story untold. In silence we shatter, in darkness we mourn. Scream for the void, let the echoes collide. Delicate threads, torn open wide. Beauty and wrath, in chaos we sing a hymn to the storm. Let the end begin. Glitch in the fabric, static and fear, synthetic pulse, the end draws near. Fragile and fierce, the balance breaks. Rise from the ruins, a world remade. Every fragile, crumbling sky, soft as a whisper, truth in the lies. Screams tear through the fragile is gone, metallic and raw. The battle goes on. Scream for the void. Let the echoes collide. Delicate threads, torn open wide. Beauty and wrath, in chaos we sing a hymn to the storm. Let the end begin. Leans to the void, screams rend the air. Harmony clashes, pain laid bare. Stronger bends, the borders erased in the fires of sound. A soul embrace.
There you go. Shattered Veil and Echoes of Oblivion. Thank you, Baron. I was thinking, can I do something hilarious? Oh, but it's not letting me. So uncool. I wanted to try and see if I could slot something else into Potent Collector. Because as much as I like Potent Collector, I don't know. Just doesn't give me enough bang for my buck. Or, actually, I could do something wild. Hold up. 1 second. Just for the giggles, right? Just so I can put an extra catalyst in her. Because why not, right? Why not? Something like that. In place of Potent Collector, let me see if I can improve this. Because the only downside for me is the electrical bolt, and the other issue is also that Potent Collector is nice, but it only triggers outside of what I'm doing, which is a little irritating because I wanted to trigger more than that.
Let's go.
And if I'm going to make a trigger more than that, I'm already hitting notes anyway, so...
Let the show begin. Up, up. I feel amazing. Let's go.
When you see the video on it, it will be ready. Please be patient, alright? If you're impatient and you keep asking, you know, it doesn't make me want to help you, buddy. So please be patient, turn your notifications on. When you see the video, it's ready, sir. Okay? Badgering me, bothering me, or asking me over and over is not going to make it release any faster, sir. Thank you for understanding. Because can you imagine? Every day, 10 people, like I said, I'm working on it, right? 10 people ask me, is the bunny build here? Is the bunny build here? It gets a little bit old. So, guys, please remember, patience is the key. I thank you for your opinion, Emmanuel, but like I said, once I get 5 out of 5, I will test them myself. So, please keep any opinions on the swords to yourselves right now. This is so because, look, we want to do things our way in the Robot Nation, so you're welcome to it, but please take note, we will not be sharing any opinions on the swords or discussing them until I have 5 out of 5 and I test them live. So although it might take some time, and it will be a long haul to farm all 5, we want to test under full circumstances. And that is why you don't do that, Brittany. They're not 5 out of 5 yet, sir. And we don't have every single module yet. When we do our testing, we are very thorough, Mr. Emmanuel. So I'm glad that you are enjoying them, but again, we will be waiting until we can do a full test. Because we don't like to do half-ass testing, and we don't play anything that's not perfected yet. So please wait, and thank you for respecting that, alright? If you're having fun with it, please have fun, but we will not be discussing anything swords related until it's done, okay? When you see that the stream title says testing swords live, that's when we can discuss swords. Until then, If you want to discuss swords, you can go to other places or other locations. I don't mind, but do not discuss them here. This is so that nobody is misled on the quality of the swords until I have had time to thoroughly test them. That's how it is, big fish. Told you not to get excited for it, right? But you did. Did I not warn you, Mr. Big Fish, about being hyped and excited? While I have no intention of controlling opinions of people, there is a reason why I am always right.
Let's go.
I understand, Emmanuel, but again, sir, until we have had time to test, it doesn't matter. We don't want any discussion on it. Because there's no point in discussing it without a proper test. So please understand this. This is the way we do things in the Robot Nation. If you intend to stay in this community for the long term, you have to understand that we're very different. We don't do things the same way that other people do. And it is that difference that makes us very useful and strong. So I hope you understand it and can respect it. I mean, you could just join me, Baron. I mean, you are a top supporter. Like, you're more than welcome in, pal. If you'd rather join someone, you should just join me, Baron. I might play a little K-pop, Brittany. You never know. I might feel like dancing, but we'll see. I am 95% certain most people, after this experience, will have learned to trust in me. Let's put it that way. I'm sure they'll learn to trust in me. But yeah, you know what? Why not a little K-pop for fun? Oh, I played my top supporters. I've said this multiple times.
Something in the air tonight. Yeah. Let the rhythm take you. Let's go. 조명이 널 비출 때. Yeah, yeah. 시선이 얽히는 game. That's right. 많은 필요 없어. Just feel the vibe. 이 공간을 채운 chemistry.
Discussing any other streamer here will get you immediately banned from my channel. Sorry, we don't want associations with that. Thank you, sir.
더 솔직하게 탐하는 게 매력. 온몸을 다 쓰지 말고 눈빛으로 말해줘.
Trolls always out themselves and get removed.
Oh, baby. 우리 마치 페로몬.
Disgusting.
감각에 몸을 맡겨봐. 보이지만 않는 걸 모르는 척 넘어가. Let it go. 이건 마치 페로몬. 이끌리는 본능이야. 숨길 수가 없는 걸. We're losing all control. 음악이 더 커질 때. Louder. 한 걸음 더 다가올 때.
It's roughly the same build. We only changed one mod just to try and get a faster time. Realistically, that's all we did.
위태롭게 이어진 네 느낌 더 노골적이 되는 너의 매력 애태우려 하지 말고 행동으로 말해줘 Oh baby 우리 마치 페로몬 감각에 몸을 맡겨봐 보이지만 않는 걸 모르는 척 넘어가
Yeah, I think the deaths are just too annoying. Thanks, Alex. And if I'm not ready with the fever mode, like this thing just kills you over and over. I'm gonna readjust back. Okay, wait. I'll play a bit more music in a second, but one thing which I'll say is to that one troll that came in to try and discuss, you know, what somebody else did on something, please go away and don't ever come back to my stream. All right, we have nothing to do with other creators. If you're just here to cause conflict, trouble, and all sorts of nonsense, yeah, you go ahead and do that. All right, I have no interest in that kind of thing. Now, for the rest of you guys, what I will say.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Okay, wait. Did we get another blueprint? Oh yeah, we did. Okay, second shadow is finally going. Now I just need the Manus, my second Manus, which just needs the blueprint. It's actually ready to... do I have all the pieces, actually? Oh, I do. Okay, great. Let me at least construct all the Manus pieces.
Real hope, don't
There
you
we
think?
go. Remember, ladies and gents, we don't talk about other creators. We don't deal with other creators. There's no reason to try and cause conflict. Unless, of course, you want to be the sort of person that causes that. In which case, please get out of my community because we don't want you here. Now, for the swords, and this is for you, Big Fish, they're going to get a ton of your money at Halloween. I better see some super chats from you if you're still going to spend after all this shenanigans. All right, if you haven't learned your lesson yet, then I expect to see some super chats from you, okay? But yes, the pass is horrible value. It's no good. I haven't been lucky with the pieces, unfortunately. Like, for my sword, I've got, like, so many of the, I've got so many of the synthetic fibers, but not enough nanotubes in the blueprints, which is desperately annoying. But I will construct the next set soon. Just mostly farming materials. There's no way to tell if there's good damage-wise, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 5 out of 5 swords first, then I'll do a full stream testing it. So what we do here is scientific testing. We go stage by stage, step by step. But granted, I don't play this game 24/7. I do maybe one stream a day, or some days I don't stream at all. So because of that, it may take some time. But eventually, when we finally get it all, we will do a thorough testing, and then I'll come to a conclusion. But yes, the grind is quite terrible. Like, literally quite terrible. Anyway, for the one that was talking about the Luna build, I was just testing a variety of things, but if I have to be perfectly honest, my main struggle is genuinely survival here. Like, I do find the survival to be quite bad, because that one area where they drop the missiles on you, if you happen to have fever time ready, you will definitely get a faster clear time on Luna, but if you don't, then you're pretty much screwed there. So I would say that still for the fastest clear times, Lepic might be a lot easier for the average person to run. Even if he suffers a lot more on the boss, Lepic actually seems to do better overall because he can sort of just survive everything, even with a Slayer set. So that is so far what I feel is the fastest here. But yes, please do set the sword parts in the pity system. All right. And if you did want to join me, Baron, at any time, like I said, if I'm playing this on a morning stream, you can always feel free to ask. I do not mind. Top supporters always have the right to ask. Because, Emmanuel, the grind is bad. Look, if you find the grind good, that's fine. But running the same mission over and over and over again is the stupidest thing ever. Nobody wants to grind the same mission 24,000 times. If there was some variety, people don't mind. Even in an ARPG or a looter shooter, do you really want to grind the same mission 24,000 times? Not 24 times, I'm asking you 24,000 times. Because that's essentially what they're asking here. So yeah, of course people are going to complain about the grinds. grind needs to be fun and entertaining. If you have experienced a lot of other games, you'll see that most other games have very, very fun grinds. Like, grind in those games is awesome. Like, I love grinding in those games. I can spend tens of thousands of hours in there because every grind feels different. That's exactly the reason why Shape of Dreams, which is an awesome roguelike game, is so much fun. It's because I'm not grinding the same thing 10,000 times. It's because every run feels different. That's the point of roguelites, right? This game is not a roguelite, but these types of mechanics really help to sell your game. It can really make your game feel really, really good. And that's why so many games have adopted that. It's not a universal solution. It doesn't mean that every roguelike game is good, but I will say that this has drastically helped games come forward in terms of how awesome they feel, at least. You know? So, on a personal level, whenever I see that, you know, games give you some variety in the grind, that's a lot of fun. Because as long as my brain feels active, as long as I feel like, hey, you know, I'm getting a good variety of, you know, grinds and items, then it's fine. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to test Glay as well. You don't necessarily need Serena. I'm pretty sure Restored Relic itself should be more than enough. Should being the keyword. Just slap Veil Analyzer on it. But yeah, you want to run Serena, then go ahead. There are several builds that can grind. No, this is even more overplayed than that, Emmanuel. I don't think players are getting soft. Sure, Baron, I'll pick you up after this run. I don't think players are getting soft at all, in my opinion. I think that people are just more discerning about what they spend their time on. Gone are the days where we're gonna, like, because there's so many game releases as well, people don't want to be spending all their hours on one thing. And that is completely fine. So unless it's very, very engaging, people are just gonna do the bare minimum and then leave, you see? Which again is not a bad thing. It means that people have more time to spend on other things. But ultimately, as a content creator, you want people to spend more time on your game and support you more, right? Jaeyun, if you like it, then play it. There's no need to ask me whether it's worth it or not, because you're gonna hear a huge variety of opinions. Nobody should ever ask somebody, is it worth it or not? If you like what you see, play it for yourself. Decide for yourself. Alright, even if I give my opinion as a content creator, I can only tell you from a very different perspective, and that is the perspective of someone over 2,000 hours. You don't want that kind of perspective because when you're new, everything is awesome. So never ever ask somebody for their opinion on this kind of stuff because you will only screw yourself out of a good opportunity. So, what you guys have to understand is never be biased or opinionated. There's a lot of reasons why certain things in this world are in particular ways. Just because people don't want to grind doesn't mean it's bad. People are just very, very selective about their time. Nobody wants to waste time. Alright, we've all got families. Now, if this is the only game that you play, then, you know, by all means, waste all the time in the world on it. But if you have, the second you've got more than one game to play, the second you've got more stuff to play than just this, you will find that your time is better suited playing other games so that you can truly enjoy either time with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, doesn't really matter. But people want more. People don't just want the same thing over and over, and they never will. No matter how good that same thing is, they will never ever want the same thing over and over. Crap. I got silenced at the wrong moment. There we go. Yep, decent enough. Let me check out Glay for a second. And sure, I'll pick you up in town, Baron. I usually don't care what people say or what people think. Like I said, for me, what's more important is a person's actions. That's why, like Big Fish, you know, if you're gonna be dropping a lot on Halloween, I'll say it again. I better see, okay, plenty of love from you come Halloween. If I don't see any super chats from you, all right, I'm gonna put you in the reject pile with everyone else. I have never heard of that game. So look, the way I do things, Silver Stacks, is if a game gives me a key, sponsors me, or the devs say, hey, play my game, I'll decide whether or not it's worth my time. And I'll play it if it's a big enough game. But I don't care about any other game that I don't hear news about or stuff like that. And I have not heard a single thing about that game. Like, there is zero news about that game, zero hype about that game. You're the only person that has ever brought it up. So one thing you can do if you really want me to play something is go phone up the devs, send them an email, tell them, hey, you know, give this guy a sponsorship and, you know, he'll happily play your game or something. Do that, and look, I will deliver, no problem. But at the end of the day, it depends on whether or not the devs want to. Some devs, you know, depends on how they feel about coverage, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's how I run things. Okay. Still running this old ass Glay build, but it'll work just fine. Oh my god, exit the guide. Hey, Rena's also here, but he didn't grind with me. Rude. ISO Pro Pill, there's no such thing as a First Descendant tier list because different activities, different descendants are good for them. So there's no such thing as a tier list. Anyone who makes a tier list is pretty much a gigantic moron. Sorry, not sorry if anyone's offended by that, but there's no such thing as a tier list because look, some of the characters that are best farmers in several of the other activities, for example, Ines is still good in the Axian Plains. She's not very good in the Void Vessel because she struggles with the boss, especially solo. Then you've got a character like Freyna who's really good in the Special Operation Defense mode, but she's not good in the Void Vessel. So please be aware. Anyone that gives you a tier list is probably a moron who doesn't actually understand how this game works. You can't have a tier list, it's impossible. Otherwise, you'd have to come up with a tier list for every single activity, and that's also not really good. Okay, going into the medium-sized Void Vessel with Baron. Let's try it out with Glay right now. And Norse, no problem, Gabak, I got you. Let's put on some Norse music.
Do the thing. Hello?
Baron, are you talking to me through the game? Okay, this guy, he's connecting to me through the game. I usually hate the game chat because the game chat is very, very rough. But anyway, sure. Here you go, Gabak. Here's your Norse music.
I'm trying.
Sup,
I'm
dude?
looking on Discord to try and find the...
Okay, you try and find it. Oh, I forgot my Veil Analyzer. Hold up. God damn it. I knew I forgot something. Whoops. Oh, I didn't even level it up. Sorry, we're gonna have to exit this. I'll bring you in after. Hold on, I'll play the Norse music after. I completely forgot about Veil Analyzer. Pretty much, Alex. People will always be selective about what they invest their time and money in. Whether it's a creator, whether it's things. That's why I'm always discerning about, look, are people going to invest in me? If they're not going to invest in me, then I waste no time on them. That's why I separate who I play with by top supporters or not. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is, are people going to support what I do? Are people going to enjoy what I do? If not, then, you know, see you later. That's why I don't like people that talk a lot, or people that, you know, just say that, oh, I'm going to spend on this or spend on that. Not trying to target anyone in chat, but I'm just going to say it straight. Look, if you're going to be spending on this and that, then why not support your creator? I mean, you're always asking me for information, advice, and stuff like that, right? Where's the support? Where's the love? You know, so many of these people out there, they only yapping. They're only yapping. Where's the real support? Show me. Prove it. Because I haven't seen a lot of people prove it. The ones that have proven it, they've shown me that they care. Continuously. And that's facts. Okay, there we go. I just needed this for this. Wall crashers on? Okay, thank you. Going to wall crasher. Do you need any preparation?
Just switch character. I'll be good.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Thanks for reminding me, Rena. Well, that's why I usually don't play with people, Emmanuel. The only people I play with are my top supporters. No problem, Ghost Panda. Always happy to help. But yeah, I can't believe I forgot Veil Analyzer. Okay, now my Glay should be able to handle things. I have a feeling Glay will be quite fast. Not nearly as fast as Serena, mind, but she should be quite fast because she can just blow up everything. And nothing is going to survive. Tight, concentrated areas really benefit Glay. All I have to do is trigger in every situation and blast. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, at the end of the day, look, I don't care. But if you're gonna spend on skins, which are in USD anyway, you know, there's really no complaints. The support for my channel is in USD. That's why, like, I mean, look, not targeting you, Emmanuel, but I'm just gonna say, I always look at people and see how much they spend on me. Because if they're willing to spend on the game for themselves, cool, that's good. But if they're always watching my content, asking my opinion, yet they don't support the channel, I sort of give them the side eye because I'm like, then why are you always asking for information from me? But you have not done anything to support or keep the channel alive. Because that doesn't make me want to stay and play. That makes me want to go off and play other games. And by all means, you know, they can always go off and find somebody else. But I think that what will happen is that they'll very soon find out that most of the other people are way worse than I am. They just hide it better. Me, I'm just straight up honest. I won't lie to you. That's why I made it so that only top supporters join me. That's why I look at who supports, who gives love. And those people, they want playtime or they need help or anything, I always invite them in. Veil Analyzer allows you to pop the RK shields with guns. I mean, like I said, maybe, but I always look at them and I say, look, it's their choice at the end of the day, but I've got multiple ways that people can support via donations, tips, whatever. I've never heard of somebody being unable to support the channel simply due to country or location. Maybe it's just me. But to me, it's always, like, for me at least, it's usually excuses. So I just chill and, you know, I let them do their thing, but I always create a simple line between those that are just the viewers and those that are truly supporters. But yeah, Veil Analyzer, what it does is it pops RK shields. So when you have it, you know, like we finished up here, I'll show you. Any of the RK shields, whether it's the weapon shield or the skill shield, you will be able to deal extra damage to them. It's exactly the same as what Voltia has. You know? So... Look, I'm sorry, Emmanuel. It's just the truth. Because even in my country, which is currently having a PayPal issue with Steam, there are other means of payment, which is acceptable. So, unless it really is completely that bad, which again, I don't think it is, or it's very rare, I cannot always believe people on that. Because otherwise, everybody just uses that excuse, you know? Super chat is you just press the literal dollar icon there and you send me some spare cash and spare change. Or you can donate directly via my tip link. Supporting is watching, but that's not enough to keep a channel running. That's why Twitch streamers have like bits, subscriptions. Here is exactly the same. You super chat, you do things like that, you show love for your streamer. Just registering as a creator gives me practically nothing. Watching and commenting, it's okay, but it doesn't give me any dollars. If you watch, you have to be watching 24 hours a day with YouTube Premium, which is pretty difficult for most people to do. So that's why if you really want to show support, look, I'm just honest, you either tip the streamer or you super chat. And those people who do that often, they become true supporters and they join the family. That's why the inner family is special to me. Because they're the ones that are literally keeping this business, and it is a business at the end of the day. They're the ones keeping this business running. Without them, y'all don't have any content. It's kind of like how the whales keep TFD running. The top supporters keep me and this channel running. All right, let's go. I've got Veil Analyzer on. Well, thank you, Mika. I'm sure that there are others out there that are decent. I know that there are some content creators that are decent, but there are also a lot that are horrendous. And of course, there is one that sends his people to troll me all the time. That guy is the world's biggest racist, world's worst human being. Anyone that supports him, look, I'm sorry, but if I ever find out, I will quietly just remove you from the channel. I won't even talk about it. Won't even let you know. That's why we don't even discuss them by name. Because here, we don't... Oh my god. Forgot the vehicle again. Damn it. I always forget that. You know what? I better save this preset so I don't forget that. Save. Okay, sorry about that. Back on my vortex. Yeah, I don't even talk about it because it's unprofessional. But that person has gone out of their way constantly to harass, try and destroy this channel, try and destroy my followings. So yeah. Where's the last guy? You better have him. I have no idea where that is, but that sucks, man. If that's really true, fair enough. But that honestly sounds horrendous.
Yeah, connection.
Oh, connection's bad? Damn. Alright. Maybe my restored relic caused you to disconnect. I forgot that I haven't turned explosions off for this. I hope you've turned explosions off though. You shouldn't see it on your thing. But alright.
I have it set to just mine.
Okay. You're welcome to hang out though. But yeah, the connection is bad, and I did expect sometimes the connection to be bad because recently there was that I can't remember what typhoon it is or whatever, but even Kaz is having really bad weather right now, so our cross-world connection might not be so good until all the weather passes. That's okay. If that's all you can give, then I can't push you for anything further, right? But no matter what, I still have to hold to my standards, so my apologies on that, but the standards will remain the same. Still, I feel for your situation. Play Freaky God since Baron is here? Sure, on my next run, no problem. Full Freaky God. Alright. Glay with full Freaky God, no problem. Peace and
I
love.
don't mind Freaky God.
I know you don't mind Freaky God. But hey, at least Chosen One thinks you do, so. But peace and love doesn't exist in any community, Big Fish. And it never has. Like, there's a lot of people that I'm okay with. Most creators are very, very professional people. But always, you know, there's always these young upstarts who will brag about being #1 and then immediately lose it to me after I just told people to watch my videos. Huh, funny how that works, right? I mean, dude pretends that he's getting, like, money and all that, yet he told everybody he can't afford to keep being a streamer. Yet he says he's gonna buy every single skin. What a fanboy. But no, look, at the end of the day, I'm not naming names here, but people are people. And they will always try to act big. They'll always try and act foolish. That doesn't matter. Because once they actually get into the professional world and try to run this as a business, they'll see just how hard it is. And that's why there's no peace and love. We're all in a competition with each other, but you still have to be professional about it. You don't go at anybody. You don't scold anybody. I really got to turn off the explosions. God damn, I can't believe I forgot about that. You don't go at anybody. You don't harass anybody. You certainly don't try and be an asshole, because what's going to happen is that you're going to end up being forced to leave a game. And that is what will happen. Like, I've seen it on this other game called Darktide, where there used to be this one guy who literally got in a fight with everybody. And then when the time came for the new update and Darktide hired me to do a video, you know, everybody's asking, why did you hire that guy? And the guy had already quit the game and was never coming back because he got harassed off Darktide, since he literally went after every single person. You don't want to do that in the professional sphere. That's why for me, I keep it peace and love. But usually big fish, other people, they're the ones that have a problem with me.
I will find my daughter.
Me personally, I'm a peace and love kind of guy. I'm chill. I don't care. I'm relaxed. I don't have any problems with anybody. I know, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I'll turn off explosion. I forgot. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. I can't even see the boss. Okay, there he is. I have to fight him with I can't see shit no jutsu. Okay, sorry. Okay, hide all explosions. There we go.
Sense is key.
But yeah, Glay can smoke this really easily as well, if any of you are concerned on that. Okay. Let's restart and we'll drop some K-pop while we're here. Lego.
I forgot to put MP Collector back on.
Do your best, bro. But first, before we do that, I gotta play Gabak his Norse music. You ready, guys? It's time for some Viking shit. Are you guys ready to go to Valhalla? Valhalla time, people. Let's go. Then after that, K-pop. She is very strong, yeah. With the restored relic. I love it. Holy crap, I can see my targets. Oh my god. This is such an improvement, guys. Clear. Thanks, man. You should request it in future. I remember you super chatted. So, request it in future if you like it. Yeah, it can give you some motion sickness, Emmanuel. I understand. But I don't mind it. I don't look at the screen. I fire with my psychic powers. But you're right, the screen shake is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Ooh, I got stuck in a corner. LOL. Glay, damn it. Y'all saw that, right? She got stuck in a corner. Thanks, Brittany. You can now enjoy some Norse music.
New super chat received.
Your walls are nothing to me. Holy shit, 4 minutes 27 seconds. Just use Glay. This is my character. There you go, Lancer. Same build, just put Veil Analyzer on. This is the most important thing. Once you have it, you're good. Other than that, same build. Hold on, let me wear my cheerleader outfit before we carry on. Lollipop Chainsaw. Multi-hit bullet. Or one of the weak spot damage is also okay, because you don't really hit weak spots with her. Two more little Norse songs, and then we'll be switching to K-pop. Mobbing modules don't change much. It's just that you want to add Veil Analyzer. That's the main thing. Because Veil Analyzer lets you pop the shields with the gun. That's the crucial key.
Fyrir snýr laxar líðar minn græri fjallsins andi aldrei deyr Drógin rísa flýgur galdur heiminn hylja myrkri haldur vatnin svelga sálir þrá rúlir eyða fluga
Any gun that benefits from unlimited ammo, but restored relic is generally the best for mobbing. I mean, it's hard to ignore unlimited ammo plus rapid fire, you know? So while there are other good guns, they just don't compete on the same level. Maybe for single target, but certainly not for damage-wise. You can definitely try like, what you call it? Greg's Reverse Fate. But basically, yeah, any gun that has unlimited ammo.
Draugrin rísa flýgur galdur heiminn hylja myrkri haldur vatnin svelga sálir þrá rúnir reyfa fluga
And now, courtesy of the Chosen One, and Lancer, if you want any music, let me know. But let's shift over to K-pop. It's Freaky God, ladies and gents. Correct, Emmanuel. Thank you, Gabak, for requesting the Norse music. Yeah. Whoops. Sorry, can't hear you right now, Baron. Second. You have to wait till the music ends before I can hear you. It's the outside of Discord. Or you can message me in chat. But yeah, I do apologize for that.
내 마음대로 걷는 walk 비뚤어진 선 위에서 춤춰 이게 내 세상 baby you should know What's the matter with you 왜 그래 난 그냥 날 뿐 눈치 보지 마 I'm doing me 이 밤을 즐겨 freaky yeah Oh I'm a little bit weird I'm a little bit strange But that's my superpower can't you see the change Sorry not sorry that's just the way I am Rule breaker heart shaker yeah I'll give a damn
Yeah, congrats, Baron. Nice.
Yeah, you call it weird, I call it real. 매일 밤 숨겨왔던 my biggest fear. 모두가 원하는 그 틀에 날 가두고 싶었지. 웃으며 가면서지만 속은 지켜준 peace. 자유롭다 외치지만 사실은 고독. 이 화려한 무대 뒤 숨어버린 소독. I don't fit in, yeah, I know that's true. 하지만 내 자신을 속일 순 없어, not for you.
Box. I play a lot of different music. Anyway, thank you guys for enjoying Freaky God. Lancer, I don't have a specific answer for you because there's a lot of guns you can work on. I'd say work on everything. There is Greg's Reverse Fate. There's a lot of options, but, you know, Last Dagger, all the standard ones. However, I would recommend looking at channels that utilize Serena mostly because I don't play Serena often enough, so I don't know which are the top tier weapons for her. I tend to play Glay a lot rather than Serena because Serena makes things a little too easy and I haven't had the enthusiasm to play her. Although I was definitely considering it for this. Glay for me is the one that works out well. So for Glay, just Restored Relic, Greg's appears good enough on the surface. But Restored Relic is still used mostly for bosses, so, you know. I wish I had a more direct answer, but the meta is always shifting, so realistically speaking, you kind of have to have every gun. There's no way around it. Like, theoretically, you could work on something like Greg's, which does shit like this, which is hilarious. But it can be pretty hard to see your target. So, the reason why it's not really used is because, more or less, the Restored Relic will just do better. So, although there's a variety of weapons, when it comes to mobbing, because of how small the enemies are, it's very hard to focus target them, so most weapons don't fly. It's actually better to use a variety of other weapons. That being said, there is a little something I do plan on doing. Well, other than leveling up the sword and this, I'm probably just going to keep leveling up these two weapons while I use the Restored Relic as the main dealio. Now, I do need to go back to town for 1 second. Glay is so fast now that it's awesome. Gotta go back to town for 1 second. I'm going to quickly level up the manas to 100 and mess around a little more. Also, I gotta say, this Glay looks surprisingly good in the cheerleader outfit. I feel almost like this outfit was designed for her, even though I know that she's supposedly in this game an older lady. Thanks for subscribing. Wow, what a name. I can't read that. This Japanese dude has a really, really long name. Okay, weapon level transmission. Y'all see that? Yeah, y'all see that, don't you? Okay, now my Manus is 100 as well. Ew. What is this? Okay, get rid of those. Let's see what kind of weapon the Manus is. I want to roll it perfectly for now. Okay, Manus is a crit-based weapon. Oh, so does your name. And it's not for consecutive attacks. So this one is all about the crit. And does it have an innate element? Oh, it's got innate chill. Cool. Coolio. This one is toxic and it's a consecutive weapon. This is a crit weapon. And of course I get the best roll on consecutive attack chance. Ha! Deleted. And the best roll on melee weapon toxic. Ha! Deleted. Faster. Faster. Ah, critical hit rate. Yeah. What's the best? Oh, this is just 0.1% off. Nice. Damage. Good enough. Now I just need the melee weapon attack. Gold roll. 14%. I can kind of accept it, but nah. It's got to be a gold roll at least. If it's not a gold roll, then I don't want it. Yeah, the big sword is a crit weapon. So it's all about being critical. Is this game challenging me by not giving me a gold roll that I want? Yeah, that's right. You better give me that melee weapon attack gold roll. Did you see that, guys? This thing was challenging me. Yeah, you better know better than that. Okay, boy better know. Now I need melee weapon chill or Colossus. I will take either one. You. I'll take Colossus. I can accept Colossus. Now let's open it up. It's got the same cores. Lol. Okay, this is fairly easy then. Melee weapon attack. Gold rule. Gold rule. We shall see. I would need all the mods first. But this one is chill. I'd probably put the shadow on because shadow is toxic at least. And element is very important. Oh, whoops. Come on, where's the chill? Where's the chill? There we go, chill gold roll. Okay, now this one I need the other core. I want the critical hit rate. If I can get just one that is 80%, I'll be good. This I'm going to use as a single target damage dealer, so critical hit rate, critical hit damage. Okay, damage here. Okay, this is the higher crit rate. I want the crit rate as close to 80. Okay, damage. Come on. Come on. Okay, critical hit rate gold. So I'll now change this one for critical damage gold. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. I believe in you. Critical hit damage 99. Okay, we'll try and modify this. Not really, because it's the slam down that you want. Sharon cannot keep it up the whole way while she's swinging. So she'll have to use her invisibility right before the slam down, which may not always be ideal. But we shall see. I'm an open-minded man. I will get a critical damage gold roll. I don't care. Oh, wow. This is an even better crit rate roll. Now, come on. Critical damage gold roll. Gold roll, I said. It'll have to pop up at some point. I'm telling you. This game knows what I want. It won't give it to me. But I'll get what I want. It's teasing me, guys. It's teasing me. It doesn't want me to get the gold roll. It's giving me all the other gold rolls, but not the damage gold roll. No. I'm gonna get what I need. Come on. It's giving me like 98, 99, but not the 100s yet. But what it doesn't know is that I am the type of man that will pull until I get it. I'll spend all my cores if I have to. Yeah, good boy. At least one gold roll. Barely better than 99, but it's a start, right? It's not perfect yet, but we can do better. One more gold roll, then I'll leave you alone. Good boy. See, it heard me. Okay, now let's let's see. Veil Analyze is a must-have. So let's get that done.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
Max out this. Max out this. Max out this. Okay, what else can I shove in here? Faster attack speed, of course. Chill enhancement, of course. Ah, melee weapon attack, of course. Better insight. Another good critical one. I might be able to swing it just for damage, actually. I'll see. Might put on Keen Edge. Farm VP 10 and just make them. You can just make them anytime. Have you seen my core guide? If you haven't seen my core guide, you better go see my core guide, or else I have to beat you up. Okay? Beat you, bro. Now,
Hey there. What can I help you with?
let's combine modules of the rare type. Select all, combine. Give me some goody goody gumdrops. Again. Again. And do the same for the normals. Combine. Again. Hardened reinforcement, good. I need to know which one is range. Still missing a lot of stuff. Well, at least I got my hardened
If
edge.
all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Max. Oh yay, my shitty sword pass is leveling up, guys. Woo, so happy. Now, for those of you that want to know about cores, just go here and craft and convert. As long as you've been playing the VEP10, you'll have no troubles. Now these ones, I can make a bunch, but let's save costs. Spend a mil. Okay, that's 87 cores right there. Let's see, these ones. Let's bring the cost down to about 2 mil. Yeah, easy peasy. These ones, I tend to be in very short supply, but can still make about 32 of them. Good enough. You don't want to spend too much money, you know? Let's go make some readjustment
Magisters
thingy-mabobs.
humanity's real hope, don't you think?
Where's the readjustment thingy-mabobs? There you go. Let's make 500 right now. Damn, I might actually need to farm some gold at some point. Okay. Back in control. Push Glay further out to sea. This one still doesn't increase launchers, which is fine. Acceptable. All right, last little bit, guys. Let's go. Let's see if I can at least get one more piece. I gotta set sail for one piece, guys. Okay. Let's do this.
I smell death.
Go, Glay, blast everything. Glay is like some kind of extermination protocol. As soon as she's there, she just wipes it all out. But yeah, big fish, don't forget to do your Void Erosion Purge 10s. That's why, like, for those that are not at like the end game stage there, or well, you might be end game but maybe you haven't played in a while, there's always a lot to do and catch up on. But for those that are here, all we have is farming and misery in the House of the Rising. Oh, everything was dead already. Whoops. In the House of the Rising Sun. Is that bad? That's why we suffer. I do not want to suffer, but I am suffering. Out of my way, creatures. The Glay is coming through. Yes, give me your boxes. Okay. The cheerleader skin. It's not just me, right, guys? The glutes are so messed up. Huh? No, I mean, I'm not trying to notice it on purpose, but as I'm driving this vortex, her glutes look hella messed up. Has anyone else seen this on the cheerleader skin? Like, I mean, yo. Well, brother, you have to do them. What do you mean you've never done them? Instead of being hyped for the new content, you better go and do the real content, bruh. Bruh. I expect you to finish 200 Void Erosion Purges before you come back. Alright, that's the minimum. Do it with Viesa and you'll be good to go. Or you can use Nell. Or you can use Luna. Yeah, Glay is like 4.5 minutes. Easy peasy. Glay is best cray. Remember, guys, you can always fix her. Okay, trust. Believe that you can fix Glay. Okay, she is totally normal in the skin, but when she gets on the bike, right, and you boost, there is definitely a problem with the glutes. It's like they somehow, and look, I'm really not trying to be crude when I say this, but it's like they somehow force the ass cheeks to spread to the sides like unbelievably. It's not even anatomically correct. I know Baron's having a laugh about this, but it's true. It's true, I swear.
Yeah, I'm seeing it too.
Yeah, great. I'm not the only one that sees the freaking ass cheeks being spread like a fucking galaxy out there. Like, damn it. I mean, clean stream policy and all, but yo, I gotta call that out. Who designed the skin and didn't do anatomy?
Something I just relearned that I'd forgotten is Glay. Her first ability turns off when you're riding a hoverbike.
Yes, it does. Yes, that's one thing you have to remember. Rena, what do you mean accurate cheerleader cosplay? No, what? No, that is inaccurate. Yep, it's time to go back in time, big fish. This is why I say a lot of creators unknowingly hurt their audience. I still remember that when Void Erosion Purge came out, right? One guy made a video, and he was a fairly big creator. He said some dumb shit like, oh, you don't ever need cores. They're only going to be a minimal increase. This was back when the tier 7 cores came out. And then now look, all the best gun builds are, oh yeah, you guys have tier 10 cores. Oh, you didn't farm any? You ignored Void Erosion Purge? Well, too bad, you're screwed. What did the robots say back then? Farm it. You never know when you'll need it, right? You never know when they're going to make it useful, lo and behold. This is why you follow the robot and do what I do. That's why all the people ignoring swords right now, what if they buff them and make them super good? Then what are you going to do then? LOL, Rena, goddammit. Bro. I mean, I brought it up, so I can't even fault you for that. Or ping you for clean stream, but bro. Hey. Dev's just letting gooners live the dream. Lamau. Also, don't be afraid to take damage as Glay. Her power level goes up. Her damage goes up the more damage she takes. She is a very masochistic person. So, yeah. Don't ever be afraid to take damage as Glay. I mean, sure, you don't want to die, but don't ever be afraid to take damage as Glay. She enjoys the thrill of it. What is Tylenol? Don't be taking drugs, man. I don't know what it is, though. So if anyone knows, you can tell me, but I have no idea what Tylenol is. But don't be taking drugs, okay? If you're not raw dog in reality... Oh, go ahead, Baron.
Tylenol is an over-the-counter headache medicine here in the U.S.
Oh, it's just a headache medicine. Okay, fair enough. Why do you need why do you need a headache drug for Glay? No. Listen, guys. You should raw dog reality and also accept all pain in life. What do you mean painkiller? There's no painkiller. Okay? Fear is the mind killer. Remember what Paul Atreides said? Yeah. Fear is the mind killer and beer is the mind chiller. Alright? Always raw dog reality. Never use a painkiller. If you use a painkiller, you are weak. If you're a real man, alright, then you kill your pain instead. You don't need a painkiller. You kill your pain, okay? Retta, damn it. Damn it, bro. This guy. This guy. This guy. I tell ya. This guy. Alright, time to get me a blueprint for the shadow. I'll skip the last wall crasher. Cause I can't. It's the same Glay build, just that you put Veil Analyzer on the gun. I will make a video. I promise. After Bunny. Because I already promised Bunny today, but tomorrow I'll make a Glay video. And I'll say, hey guys, this is the Glay build. It's the same build from before, but better. Ah, that's right. There's one more thing I have to check here. What if I just... Okay, wait. I have an idea. What if I just said no? Wait, I can't change it. Oh, I can't change it in the mission. Damn it. All right. Listen, Rena cannot be gotten, okay? Chosen one. He is Rena. He is the uncontrollable. He is the unbelievable. He is the power beyond power. You cannot stop him. He is a force of nature. To know Rena is to understand that he cannot be changed or altered. Rena is to accept it. It is to be acceptable within the power of Rena.
I will end you.
There is no tips, it's just luck and chance, Tino. It's the same as the sword farm. If you're lucky, you're good. If you're not lucky, then you're not good. Nothing you can do. Your friend is having trouble. He should be watching robot streams. Then he will not have trouble. So what you do is you tell your friend that he's a horrible human being for not watching me. He is committing sins against heavens. And due to his utterly sinful and shameful life, he will go directly to hell. Okay? So you go ahead and tell him that. And then you tell him that the Church of Robots sells indulgences through which he can save his soul. All he has to do is come here and super chat and he's good. Alright? Trust. I will get him into heaven. We got all the best builds for heaven. I mean, that's how it is, man. Just farm and farm and farm and farm. That's why the grind is very, very grindy. Exactly, John. Glay is also very fast. He's like 4 minutes 30 seconds. She just barrels through, blasting everything with restored relic. Assuming you can ignore the motion sickness, John, she is good. But yes, just like the ancient churches, we too shall sell indulgences to the people. Remember, any sin can be forgiven if you pay the Pope, that's me, enough money. Okay? I will personally contact Robot Jesus and say, hey, give this guy a pass into heaven, will ya? And he'll be like, yeah, sure. How much does he owe ya? I'll say, I don't know, Tony, maybe about 20K? I say, relax, we got you. Alright? You know what? I will do Wall Crasher. Fine, let's go. Let's go crash the wall one time. Just one time. Then I'll end my stream there. Okay, back to Spellbeyond. Okay, Fall Crasher. There we go. Let's go beat up the Castle Crasher, ladies and gents. Where is it? There it is. This is my favorite. Okay. Oops, almost literally went to the Void Vessel again. I tell you, the muscle memory's crazy right now. Anyway, Baron, I hope your farm goes better than mine once I'm done with this. This is terrible. This is horrifying. Why was this farm a good idea? I can't believe I'm only at 2 out of 5 swords. Screw this. Next stream I'll have to Glay. Glay.
It's not going too well.
Okay, good to know that I'm not the only one suffering hours of emotional damage. There we go. No, I feel bad. Now, while I ride on my Destructo Disc, doing all that, let's quickly delete all these because I don't need them. Deletion. Okay. $1.1 billion. Not bad considering it was a nice 8-man. As long as I'm doing about a quarter and beating out everybody else, I'm satisfied. And that's the way it should be. Okay. Oh, good. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to head off today. Later on, I'll publish the bunny video for you guys. So look forward to it. All right, I will try and show you guys the bunny run, but honestly, Glay is far superior. And she is the easiest by far because all you have to do is just blast everything to pieces. So, look forward to that. Thank you, shank you, and spank you all. I'll see you all tonight for Marvel Rivals because it is Saturday. Anyone who wants to join us then, please feel free to do so. All right? Thank you. Catch you later. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone, yeah?